Hi friends, I have an Arch and Olive unboxing. Let's check out what I picked up together. Okay, I'm gonna open the box. Okay, so while I was in France, there was a special for Arch and Olive with their Undated planner bundle, probably for like back to school. So I'm gonna show you what's inside here. There's some stuff in here, and I thought it was a great deal. And I thought we could go through it all together. I've kind of always been curious about their Undated planners, so this was my kind of chance to jump into it. I'll show you which one I got. Let me just get rid of all the little bits on my desk. I could pick my tabs, I could pick the pens I wanted, and I could pick the planner design that's Undated. I think there are a few different ones. So let's open up the planner first, and we can check out the accessories a little later. Okay, so this video is part of my series, my 2027 planner guide. As you know, I'm not sure what order I'm going to be putting these videos up, but this is my planner guide where I'm going to share with you different kinds of planners, some different brands, some of my favorites, and some of them that may be new to me, to share with you and show you the pros and cons of the planner and maybe to see if it's right for you. And it may not necessarily be something I'll be using. Maybe it is something I'm using. I'll definitely let you know. But I thought it'd be nice, let me move this up a bit, to share with you some ideas you can put in for 2027 and going forward. So I'm starting this new series. I hope you like it. And I'll be sharing lots of different brands, from Japanese stationery to Taiwanese stationery to American and more. So let's just check it all out together. Okay, so I love Arch and Olive boxes. They're just so sturdy and strong. And we're gonna open up this, and you can see that I got the songbird design, actually one of my favorites. And I got the A5. Is this A5? Yes, the A5 Undated planner. It's 12 months and it's 176 pages, really thick 160 GSM. I really love the Arch and Olive paper. I've kind of just started getting into the book-bound planner world. Usually I'm spiral, kind of going back into discs. And I thought it'd be nice to share and see, like, Arch and Olive just makes wonderful planners. And I think I did see someone on YouTube, I think it was Crow Designs. She had used this and used hand cam plan stickers to plan her week. And I thought, what a great way to do it with Undated, because sometimes you get all these cool kits and they already have dates to make your planners. So this is the Arch and Olive Undated planner, and it still follows like the same way of their notebooks and journals, where they have the beautiful like, paper inside that's metallic, gold here. So pretty. And it's got the same songbird theme here. This is vegan leather. I love the sides here. Their books are just so wonderful. And this is such a great size, A5. I really love how the paper feels. And sometimes, I hope with these reviews, because you can't always see these planners and journals in store, that I hope I can be helpful to you. So you start off and you get this, still part of the white end paper here. And it starts with a blank dot grid here. And then it has, oh, this is cool. It's like a yearly schedule. So this is like 1 to 31. And I guess it's all the 12 boxes for the month, all the months for the whole year. So that sort of like reminds me of the Hobonichi. Let me grab that. Here's my Hobonichi Avec that I'm using. And you start off with, this sort of like spread here. This is the Avec, so it's only half year, but I think it still has the following year too. So it's kind of like, this is like your year in a glance and 2 pages, which is really nice. And you can fill it in, obviously, because it's Undated. You get a dot grid spread here, another one, before you start the month. And I don't know if that's in between. So there's 3 spreads, 1, 2, 3, to do whatever you want. And then you have your monthly spread with like a list to do and notes down at the bottom. This is really nice, because if you ever wanted to get yourself into bullet journaling, but you don't want to draw all the boxes and the lines and everything, this is here for you. And then you still get blank dot grid pages to do whatever you want with. That's nice. And it's kind of nice that this The monthly pages are on white, so you don't need the dot grids on here either. And then you get into your weekly spreads. And this is really nice. I think this will be a nice journal or memory planner, or even, weekly planner if you want to do it that way. But you get the full week here, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, a notes section here, and then Saturday, Sunday here at the bottom, which is kind of interesting. I guess that's better than stacking them together. You can also do whatever you want here and just, cover these up with stickers and use these as boxes or whatever, or just use these as, you can even ignore the days of the week on here and just, put in with your pen that it's your plan, memory plan for the week or whatnot. So I feel like it's super flexible to do whatever you want with. You can even put washi tape to do time blocking. So this could really be like your weekly planner. So this is cool. So this is the weekly spread. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks. And then you get, so that's another blank spread. So that's one. Oh, so you only get one blank spread between the months. And I guess that was just more in the beginning, so that maybe that's setting your goals, your intentions. And then so you get this blank dot grid spread before the month. So what's cool about this is if you like to planner hop and if you just want to try this out, you can have this here undated and you can go, maybe this is like just your planner for, you want to try this as a memory planner for a few months. It's very open and you can just, pick it up and use it when you can with no pressure. And so then we go through the weeks again. So this goes through the whole planner. And yes, let me just make sure you do get a blank spread before each month. It's really pretty. I can decorate it really well here. There's already like a shaded box if you want to do the dates and write them in, or you can cover it up with a sticker. And so this goes through, let's see if there's something in the back, to the end of the month. So at the end, looks like it's just goes from the last week to a dot grid here and then the blank white end paper here. You do get a pocket to put in stickers or anything else like ephemera, and you get a pen loop. So let's try and put in my pentel clenna in here. That'll fit in here. So to fit a pentel clenna, let's try a fountain pen. Oh, that's nice. That goes in really smooth. So since I know Archer and Olive paper really well, you've seen my past videos on this, you can use anything. You can do watercolor on here. You can use fountain pen, and your fountain pen can fit right here. This looks like a nice combo with my Esterbrook SD. And there you go. How nice is this? So this can be a really handy planner to take with you because this A5 is really compact. Let me just compare. This is a Hobonichi A5, and it's a little bit smaller than the Hobonichi A5. So it's a little bit smaller. This is just the Avec. Okay, so also I wanted to add, there is a ribbon bookmark. There's two. So you can put one in the month and one in the week you're at. And there's a little ampersand Archer and Olive logo here. It's really, really pretty. I love this, this nice taupe color here to match the cover. I typically don't use ribbons. Sometimes I just tuck it in the back, especially with the Hobonichi Weeks. It's so small. The ribbons just get in the way, but it's really, really pretty. This is the Undated planner, and I'm going to show you the little things that came with it. So I picked the vinyl planner tabs. So these are also sold on the Archer and Olive site. And this one kind of matches well in these purpley tones. And you can just basically tab up your planner. And you get 2 sheets. So you can use this on 2 planners or notebooks. Even use it on your Archer and Olive journals or whatever if you want to as well. So yeah, you can, even if you started this you could start this now in August if you wanted to, and just start with August here and go through the rest of the year too. That's kind of the nice benefit of the Undated planner. I really like this layout. I feel like this is really nice as like a memory planner. I did kind of get the Amanda Rachel Lee one, and you can color everything in. It just got a bit too hectic to color everything all the time. But This is nice because it's undated. So you're able to kind of like, you can journal in here, use your fountain pens, use stickers, use anything in here. And that's what I love about this. But the 160 GSM paper, it's very, very thick. And then, okay, so then I also I could pick this set of 3 felt tip, fade proof, waterproof, permanent monograph pens, but I don't have them here with me. We can swatch them in my little book, which has Archer and Olive paper here. I don't know if I have my swatch in here. Let's take a look. I have zebra. Oh, these are my other brands that I put down here. Oh, here, Archer and Olive monograph pens. So I did have some in here. So this one is 0.5 here, which is here. It comes with, oh, I just got 3.5, which, oh, I picked this one because I knew I like the 0.5 is like my favorite to write with because it's thick enough and it's dark enough. Sometimes 0.3, you never know how it is, but the 0.3 here is actually pretty good. 0.7 sometimes is too thick. So, you know, I can always use a 0.5 and it'll work really well in here, and it's dark enough and thick enough to write with. I like how Archer and Olive is really kind of branching out and getting all their pens together really well. You can see this here. Why don't we just test it out in here again? I'll show you how it writes. Yeah, I really like how thick and dark it is. That's one of what I love about black pens, and especially like, I don't use ballpoint pens, but I love using these kinds of felt tip markers and pens, and that's my favorite. And it was a favorite of my dad's. He was kind of an artist, and he always had that in his like shirt pocket, and so it kind of reminds me of him as well. So I'm so excited with this set. Look, I don't know what I'm going to use this for, but the good news is it's undated. And I really feel like this is such a great format for you to sort of like test yourself, to use Archer and Olive, you know, books and things without fully jumping into junk journaling or fully jumping into bullet journaling. You're able to test everything out. I'm going to try and do this for every video in this series, which is I want to ask you, would I recommend this now that I've looked through everything? And my answer is yes. I would recommend this if you are looking to try out a book-bound journal planner. If you want to bullet journal but don't want to draw all the lines and all the dates in every week, I would definitely do this. I would use this for memory planning, weekly planning, journaling. And if you are someone who likes to use all the pens, all the creative tools, stickers, and whatnot, this is a great choice. I would skip it if you know that you don't like undated planners. If you're someone that would be annoyed having to date everything, definitely skip it then if that's not for you. So just so you know, I do have a code with Archer and Olive. I am an affiliate. I paid for this with my own money, but if you use my my code Natalie10off, you can get 10% off your Archer and Olive order. So you can buy this undated planner at a discount. And so I hope that helps you figure things out. Hopefully this video helped introduce you to the undated planners from Archer and Olive. I think this is a great, for me, if I was going to use this, I think I would use this more as a memory planner. And I could use this ongoing for, you know, over years of just putting in, you know, sometimes you get into bursts of wanting to family memory plan, and then sometimes you really don't. But I feel like for the holidays would be fun to kind of capture all the memories. It could be like a holiday journal, and you could just do it for, you know, for holidays, for certain holidays in different various months. So that's the good news about the undated is you can pick it up and put it down whenever you want to. It's also the bad news because sometimes you pick it up and then you don't put it down for like a few years. So there's like, you know, the catch-22 of that. But personally, I love the undated. I think especially as we as planners love to decorate with stickers and stamps. That's another thing. Archer and Olive paper is great with stamps. You can use all the creative things, and this will just help be like a planner to help unleash your creativity. And I think that's one of the greatest benefits of that. And so this is the Archer and Olive Undated Planner. Please let me know if you have any questions. Leave me a comment down below. If you like planner content like this and my 2027 planner guide, make sure you're subscribed to my channel. Give this video a thumbs up and turn on notifications, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.